Hello, everyone. Welcome to One by One, a podcast where we uncover the stories, strategies, and secrets behind extraordinary success. I'm your podcast host, Robert Umrigi, and we'll be building each other from the ground up. Join us as we uncover the blueprints of building a life, a career, or a business from the ground up. Subscribe now and never miss an episode from us. And on our today's podcast, we are going to look into another yet mechanical proverb that says that don't just fix it, make it better. And to all mechanics, this might seem like it's just some good advice about repairing cars, but today we are going to explore how this mindset can reshape our approach to challenges, both mechanically and personal. Picture this. You are a mechanic working in that busy garage, and the customer brings this car, and this looks like it has been through hell. It has a faulty engine, the tires are all worn, and the interior looks like it has been hit by a tornado. Surely, this can simply be a job where you are replacing parts, you're slamming parts inside, and you can send the customer or you can send the car back to the customer. But what if you instead of doing that, you just do it so well so that it can become the best part of it, so that it can become renewed and you can give it a second life. At this time, you are suggesting a performance upgrade or a better set of tires so that you can improve that safety and handling of this particular motorbike or even that car. You might even clean the interior, you give it a clean, fresh, new feel. And this adjustment not only fixes the problem, but also enhances the overall driving experience. And let us now shift our gears and apply this proverb into the day-to-day life that we are living every day. We encounter problems every day, whether it is that at work or in our relationship or even within ourselves. But how do we do this? Often we find a quick fix that gets us through the day, but that does not fix the problem. Sometimes we are just there trying to bandage the problem and trying to mask the bigger issue, which might cause us problems in the future. When you are having that issue at work or in that project that you're doing, perhaps you can just manage the crisis, but what about if you took time to analyze why there is this problem in the first place? Maybe there is an inefficiency, or there is an inadequate communication, or there is lack of communication within yourself or within your team. By addressing the root cause, you could simply improve that workflow for the future projects like this for this particular motorbike. And there was this place where I used to work before, and there was a high turnover for the employees. But that was not the biggest problem. The thing was that we could sit down and check why was this happening. Was there there was inadequate training, or there was no proper communication in the team? And therefore, instead of just filling the gaps, the management decided that they are going to improve the whole system so that it can accommodate everyone and everyone feels at home when they work in this particular company. And therefore, with the introduction of the training programs, introduction of mentorship program, this created a supportive community and a good environment. But of course, now this company was able to retain and improve significantly, and the team has been more engaged in each and every project that they're doing. And this kind of approach does not only fix the immediate problem, but it also helps us and it enhances the entire work environment. And this is able to bring the good results every day. Now, let us shift gears and discuss the personal development. How often do we find ourselves dealing with the personal challenges like, of course, stress and unhappiness? We might just respond this by treating the symptoms or by taking a break or watching that series in the TV. But what if we took a proactive approach? so that we can improve the overall well-being. And instead of merely alleviating the stress and thinking that God has deserted us, we could explore why we feel overwhelmed. Is it because of that work imbalance, or are we neglecting our self-care? By identifying the root cause, or by knowing what is making this to happen, we can make a long-term adjustment. We can truly enrich our lives. And therefore, when we have crisis all around us and everything is going haywire and no one understands what is supposed to be done, this is the time for you to put the foot on the ground and say, this is not the right way of doing things, and you get a different approach so that you can improve and move to the future in certainty. And therefore, life is real, and once we fix one problem, we are always protecting the next problem from happening. When you're doing this project and you find there are some broken parts, it is good to mend them and to do them right, this time, not later. When you are committed into fixing things in the long term and making them better for the future generations, it is always very inconsiderate. It is very inconsiderate to do them wrong each and every time. It is very important that we look at things in the right perspective so that we are able to see things in the best way. When you work with heavy machinery and you cannot just buy another one for no reason, it is always good that you can strip it all the way. You can do a midlife on that engine. You can replace all the rings even if they are not worn. And this can help you to safeguard that equipment for the future use. And what is midlife? Midlife is when you remove all the components and you renew them and you check all the faults and all the rust which has been intertwined in the gaps. And this time you're going to clean everything and renew it and give it a new look and shine. And does this happen also in our lives? Yes, we do this each and every time when we think that this time I've been doing this wrong and it is time for me to improve and to do it again and to do it better. When we take this journey positively and we see where the shoe is pinching, it is time for us now to do it right and to live a better life that we deserve. And therefore, as now we conclude the year and we have come to the final end of the year, this is the time now for us to do those new resolutions and making sure that this time you're not just going to fix it, but you're going to make it better so that you can have a good overall year in the future. One by one wishes our viewers and our subscribers a happy new year and a good, prosperous time ahead. And whether you are an aspiring entrepreneur, a seasoned professional, or simply someone looking for inspiration, One by One will equip you with the tools and insights you need to lay the foundation of your own success stories. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. Your feedback helps us to grow and bring you even more inspiring stories. Thank you for listening to Building from the Ground Up. Remember, every great accomplishment starts with one single step. What will you build today? And until next time, keep building, keep striving, and keep reaching for your dreams.